Everyone, remain calm.
Yeah, that's how it always starts. And later there's running and screaming.
Somebody talk to me! What is happening?
Welcome to Jurassic World.
You're listening to the Jurassic Park Podcast.
You want to consult here or in my bungalow? Hold on to your butts.
Well, we're back.
Jingle bells jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride on a one-horse open sleigh. Very good.
Who in God's name do you think you are? Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't introduce myself. Well, I have lots of names. John Hammond. Kris Kringle, Santa Claus, Father Christmas, or Nicholas. I'm not just a whimsical figure who wears a charming suit and affects a jolly demeanor. You know, I'm a symbol. I'm a symbol of the human ability to be able to suppress the selfish and hateful tendencies that rule the major part of our lives. If you can't believe, if you can't accept anything on faith, then you're doomed for a life dominated by doubt. But Mr. Collins is completely mistaken. My workshops don't exist in the physical world. They're in the dream world.
People would say they could see the fleas. Oh, I could see the fleas. Mummy, can't you see the fleas?
There isn't any way in which the gentleman can have seen my workshops. They're invisible. He thought I looked like Santa Claus. Again, thank you so much. I shall never forget you. And in all my travels past, and all my travels yet to come, I'll never find a better friend.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the 181st episode of the Jurassic Park Podcast. I'm your host, Brad Jost, and we're here to discuss all things Jurassic Park. Thank you so much for joining me today as this releases on Christmas Eve. Now, whether you are listening to this before Christmas or on Christmas or after, I truly appreciate you taking the time to listen. You know, I love producing your typical episodes of the podcast, but there is always a special feeling when the holidays roll around. I always know I can count on the contributors and the people around the community to help build something fun and inspiring each and every holiday, and of course this one is no different. Holidays equal friends and family, cherished memories of getting toys under the tree, finding that first Michael Crichton book wrapped with your name on it, spinning what would become some of your favorite music after opening a John Williams album for the very first time. You know, there are loads of story potentials for fans of all ages, and I'm not alone in feeling special connection with Jurassic and the holidays. As we've learned here recently on the mailbag and some of the Wire episodes, Jurassic has a special vibe that just lends itself to celebrating with your family, gathering around to watch a movie, or have it on in the background during dinner. It just feels right. So today we have a special segment for you with contributor of the podcast, Travis Stevens. I met Travis shortly after the holidays a few years ago, and he actually gave me a few Christmas ornaments that I still have on my tree to this day. So I do really feel a nice connection with him and the holidays. And let me tell you, we have something great planned for you. So without further ado, why don't we go ahead and get right into the spirit of things with our holiday special. It's that special time of the year where friends and family gather to spread love and cheer and give gifts, bundle up by the warm fireplace like I am right now. And here at the podcast, we always try to tie in that Christmas spirit to our memories of the past. So today, I've brought in a special contributor of the podcast who you've heard from segments such as Chaos Theories, Jurassic Jokes. We had a recent Halloween episode that he was a part of, and so much more. That's Travis Stevens, and we are going to be discussing something truly remarkable, that we are very, very happy to present to you here for the first time ever. An exclusive, you may say. Something that you won't be able to get anywhere else in the Jurassic Park fan community. Along with LIFE TIMEZ Records, we are bringing you some of the most nostalgic, warm, and fun-loving Christmas tunes this side of the equator. Now, you can purchase a 2-CD set of some of the music that you remember from your childhood, such as this favorite.
Here come Raptor Claus, here come Raptor Claus, clicking down the kitchen floor tiles. Here come Raptor Claus, here come Raptor Claus, hunting for a child. Raptors listening, blood is glistening, Muldoon screaming outside. They can open doors, so lock them in the freezer and find a safe place to hide.
Wow, that really just brings me back. That brings me back. So Travis, how far does it bring you back?
I'll tell you what, Brad, that song really takes me on a trip into chaos with all of my Jurassic holiday memories. Thank you so much for sharing that from the LIFE TIMEZ Records, the Jurassic Holiday Songs of Our Lives collection, a collection 65 million years in the making.
It truly is. I mean, there is something special about that music, and it really brings me back to some of my favorite Christmas stories. And, you know, the times where I used to travel out with my family, you know, to go see my family. I would take a long journey, you know, in the car or on the plane just to go see that family member. And sometimes it's tough, you know, sometimes the journey is tough, you know?
Absolutely. Those are cherished memories. Also for myself, I remember going to my grandma's house. Actually, you know, I think our next track 2, really sums it up best.
Can't you see belts? No one can help. Technology won't work for the professor brought to Island Hot, so he can say Island is safe. They're almost there, up in the air. Everyone stares. Grant's not prepared. The chopper lowers faster, not slower. Can't slow with you, cause of wind shears. Pierce try to help. Grant ties the belt into a knot, buckled it's not. Why can Alan Grant not use a seatbelt? Why can Alan Grant not use a seatbelt? Safely they land. Jeep's right at hand. Nobody died. Grant's belt is tied.
What a cherished song.
Yeah. And you know what? That really could easily be yours this holiday. I think you need that in your collection. You know, everybody these days is all about MP3s. But look, nothing is as special as that CD set collection.
The thing is, it's so compact, Brad. That disc is so compact. You're not going to have a large disc. That disc is small. And you're never going to regret
it's so
that.
small. Yeah, I mean, yes, MP3s are small, but this CD set is perfectly sized. And I think for 16 beautiful holiday tracks, you can't really go wrong.
Oh, my goodness. You know, Brad, I keep coming back to the fact that these are the songs of our lives.
It brings a nice feeling to my stomach. It actually really... You know, I feel like the doctor's in the house when I'm listening to this music. It just, you know, actually, let me just listen to this next track here.
I know a woo named Henry, he's still alive today. He engineered it, the dino DNA. Oh, Henry, who made the DNA for Hammond and Masrani, 'cause only rich guys pay.
Oh, I can almost taste 1993.
That is such a specific memory, that song specifically for me. Dr. Wu and just being around the Christmas spirit. I don't know why those two things work hand in hand for me.
You know, Uncle Jerry, we would be sitting on the divan at my grandmother's house, and he put that song on compact disc, no less. And I'm brought back to that memory. I'm there.
You know, sometimes you just have to, you know, think back to that moment. It brings you back. You're there. But sometimes the world drifts slowly. Time drifts slowly. It's It's a nighttime mystique that somehow brings you back. I don't know what it is, whether it's the ghost of Christmas past, something scarier. I don't know.
You know,
ghosts are very scary.
It sets me adrift with these timeless Jurassic treasures.
Mm-hmm. With only 2 CDs and 16 tracks, I'm going to do you a little favor here.
Oh, don't you tease me, Brad. What have you got for me?
If any of our people right now, if they're listening to this and you want this, because we haven't told you anything about how to get it, this could be yours. If you want to, all you got to do is pay with a credit card, and guess what? We'll even give you $10 off right off the bat.
Imagine a world where you can get 16 Jurassic holiday songs, 16 by using your credit card.
I can't even imagine, because I'm still here back in 1993, thinking of just being, afraid in my bed once I opened up those gifts and I saw the T-Rex and I saw the Velociraptors. It almost gave me nightmares after the fact. It was a little scary.
It's chilling.
It is chilling, yeah, almost like this.
Bite the Indoraptor smiling. This is a night of mankind at his worst. The Russians bid at Eli Mills' auction. Wheatley appeared and he tried to steal some teeth. The Indoraptor bit Ken Wheatley's arm off, and then it ate that weasel auctioneer. It bit Claire's knee, and it tried to eat poor Maisie. A bite design, oh, a bite that Wu designed to kill. Oh, bite design, oh, bite design.
Brad, this is a collection of songs that you're sure to treasure with your non-specific life partner. I think that's safe to say.
Oh, absolutely. It really is the perfect soundtrack for your life.
It's all I could want. All I could want from a compact disc.
Look, with the compact disc these days, you cannot go wrong with LIFE TIMEZ Records, the Jurassic Holiday Songs of Our Lives collection. A collection 65 million years in the making. It's that special. And let me ask you this, because when I was a kid, I actually opened up a lot of dinosaur toys back in 1993. My favorite my favorite was specifically the Red Rex, which had a lot of teeth. Now, do you have anything specific from your childhood that you loved so much when you opened up in 1993?
I still remember opening up a mint young T-Rex at my grandma's house. And later that night, we were in a car accident. But you know what I still came home with?
What's
the
that?
young T-Rex.
Oh.
That was what I came home with.
I love it. I really do. It's perfect. Sort of like this track.
All I want from Nublar is some dino teeth. Some dino teeth. Yeah, some dino teeth. All I want from Nublar is some dino teeth. Then I can make a dino necklace.
Wow.
What a rascal that Ken Wheatley is.
I mean, look,
true
sometimes
Jurassic Jewel.
Sometimes you need to collect a lovely necklace for your loved one. You know, you got to give back.
Absolutely. And Claire Dearing's work has been so inspirational on that front.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
With the DPG, I'm just inspired on a daily basis.
Oh, for sure. You know, it inspires me to just look into what this CD costs. So for $26.99, this could be yours. That's it. $26.99.
And honestly, Brett, we are not making a penny on that.
We're
doing this out of the goodness of our hearts. Most of that, honestly, folks, is shipping.
Oh, yeah. Now,
these
like
compact discs, they're coming from Costa Rica.
Where else would you want them to come from? I mean, that's the perfect place for a Jurassic-themed album that's 65 million years in the making. It's special.
Here's the thing. You can hear the location on this, and depending if you go compact disc, I've heard that if we really get enough buyers, we might be able to offer some audio cassettes. I don't want people to get too excited.
Oh, of course. Yeah, if we hit that certain number, we'll see later on if we hit that number. But that is the special order for this package. You know, you can only hit it by hitting a certain amount of people. So just keep waiting. Maybe you'll get that shot. And we'll include it if we end up hitting that level.
Absolutely. That will be in the package. I'm a little afraid. I'm honestly a little afraid that we're just going to sell out.
Look, man, don't be afraid. I have something for you.
Hide up in your bed, little clone. Do you fear what I fear? Stay up in your bed, little clone. Do you fear what I fear? An Indoraptor climbing in the night, with sharp claws to the roof, clinging tight. With sharp claws to the roof, clinging tight.
Now, Travis, I just wanted to interrupt with something special here. We are getting a phone call. Now, if there's anybody else out there listening to this right now, we are accepting your phone calls live here on the air. So let's hear from this listener right now.
Wow, Brad, thanks for highlighting that one and bringing it back in time for Christmas. I don't think I've heard that one since I was I was going to say my teenage years, but that wasn't that long ago, and technically I still am. But it's definitely been a while since I've heard that one, so thanks for bringing it back, man. I really enjoyed reminiscing.
That's just amazing. I love it. Everybody out there loves it.
Music says what words can't.
That was beautiful. I couldn't have said it better myself, to be honest. The thing that you need to imagine is this. Owning one of the greatest albums of all time. That's it. Simply just imagine owning this album. From start to finish. 16 songs. We haven't even scratched the surface yet.
I mean, when you think about the price breakdown, I want the folks out there who are listening and watching the live feed, I want them to think, what would you pay per song? And then I want you to use your basic math skills to extrapolate that. What would that cost? Because I am certain that our cost is lower than your projected cost.
Here's the thing. I mean, you could be spending hours of your time and hundreds of your dollars elsewhere trying to collect all these tracks. But they're right here. They're right here for you. And it could be pennies to you.
And folks, the thing to remember, music carries you away.
It does. It does. And this is something, I'm being carried back right now to 1997. And when I left the theater for The Lost World, I had a gimmicky little tune stuck in my head, and I have never been able to get it out. It kind of goes like this.
Carter got run over by a T-Rex after waking up the sleeping camp at night. You may say there's no such thing as Tyrannosaurus parental nurturing instincts, but Carter found that theory wasn't right.
There is a reason that every time this time of year, I trade my John Williams for some Andy Williams, and that's it right there.
Seriously. I mean, John Williams is fascinating all around, all seasons, to be honest. But if you want to celebrate Christmas with John Williams, go listen to Harry Potter. There's some wonderful tunes there. But you can't get more special than this, to be honest, for Christmas.
I mean, this is a collection 65 million years in the making, and it is only $26.95 for 16 tracks.
Look, I said this is a special partnership. Those 16 tracks, along with this podcast, the Jurassic Park Podcast, and LIFE TIMEZ Records, are the only ones who you're going to be able to cherish and to go back and listen to this. So imagine yourself in 2020, looking back, listening back on this podcast and being like, I missed out. I really should have gotten that album when it was available, because in 2020, it's not available anymore.
Brad, if I was in 2020 that year and I was thinking about that, I want you to know it would eat me alive.
Compies jumping up on Dieter Stark, gently nibbling on his nose. Got turned around, Carter won't make a sound, so Dieter doesn't know which way to go.
Travis, let me ask you this question. Did you hear that saxophone?
I'll tell you what, I think my parents heard it about 30 years ago.
Oh my God, yes. That's, I don't even want to think about it any more than that, but I believe you are probably correct.
Now let me ask, you don't happen to have the B-side on there?
I do. Have the B-side. I have the B-side, of course. What kind of fan would I be without the B-side?
Oh, thank you, LIFE TIMEZ Records, the Jurassic Holiday Songs of Our Lives collection.
Compies ate the bod. Compies ate the bod. Compies ate Dieter's bod, but the parts they didn't like, they just left there, oh God. Compies ate the bod.
Wow.
It never gets old.
It doesn't. Never. No, and that song, you just got a small glimpse of that song. That song is much bigger. If you are not a big fan of these movies and you weren't around in 1997, then maybe you missed out on that song. So now is your chance to get it, because you know like the Disney Vault, those things go away and it's hard to get them. This is harder.
This is direct from the Jurassic Holiday Vaults. I know it because I was speaking with the fine people of LIFE TIMEZ Records.
Honestly, this album is a treasury of Christmas classics that you can't get anywhere else.
These are the songs of our lives.
It really is. And it just really makes me think about what makes Christmas special for you this year.
Oh, Brad, when I think of all the things that make me so #blessed, the things that make me live, laugh, and love, I mean, I think of memories and grandfatherly characters who, I don't know, maybe owned a park and speculated on the whereabouts of perhaps their computer programmers.
Check the halls for Dennis Nedry. Fa la 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 la. Are the vending machines empty? Fa la 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 la. Round the park are failing fences. Fa la 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 la. Why'd he leave us all defenseless? Fa la 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 la.
You really brought up a great point there about the elderly and just bringing in all those older folk from your family. You know, don't forget about grandma and grandpa. Bring them in to your holiday celebration. And maybe they were not the target audience for Jurassic Park, The Lost World, or Jurassic Park 3. Maybe even not Jurassic World or Fallen Kingdom. Maybe they weren't that target audience, but I think they could have a special tie-in memory along with you this season. And what better than this next track?
We need more teeth. We need more teeth. Indominus Rex is biting. We need more teeth. We need more teeth. Poor Rex, he can't keep fighting. Grace says to Claire, we need more teeth. She runs to paddock 9 with heels on feet. We need more teeth. We need more teeth. Indominus Rex is biting.
Oh, Brad, I gotta say, you can spare absolutely no expense in getting this album, LIFE TIMEZ Records, the Jurassic Holiday Songs of Our Lives collection, a collection 65 million years in the making, for only $26.95.
That is simple. It's so easy. And like I said, if you do pay by credit card, you do get that $10 off. If you pay by check, it's still $26.99. But with 4, let me tell you that one more time. 4 easy installments of $6.75, you'll be paying 1 penny more than $26.99. And I think, if my math's correct, that's a deal.
I'm 100% sure that's a deal. The board would approve it, and I know the board of LIFE TIMEZ Records approved it because we're offering it to you, the public, now. Incredible work.
It's the only way to help bring these holiday classics home this season. Now, one thing I do want to say is sometimes it gets a little chilly out there.
Oh my, it certainly does. Especially if you're not in like Mesoamerica, a little closer to the equator.
We do debate this all the time. What would the weather be like on Isla Nublar 100% of the year? But that is besides the point, because you are. Maybe you're in New Jersey. Maybe you're in California. Maybe you're in Canada. Maybe you're in Mexico. Maybe, you're shopping from all over the world via the internet to not just get an MP3 these days. That's the simple way out. You want that CD collection, and sometimes you got to travel out there to get it.
Friends, a compact disc shows that you care. It shows a certain level of class, and you're not going to commit the social moray of a digital download. You're not going to be too stuffy with vinyl, but that compact disc, it really hits the right mark.
Look, and you don't want to be banned from your family. You don't want to be told, you can't play this.
We really can't stay.
LA people are dying out there.
We must get away.
LA people are crying out there.
I'm gonna go.
Really, I should, because
that sexist man.
I'll read you schematics. Here are the plans.
Malcolm won't last too long.
Why is that so wrong?
Luke can come along.
He'll bring along a suitable gun.
I sure hope
the Raptors didn't break out. Ellie, don't go outside.
Oh, Brad, I bet you still remember who you were sitting next to the first time you heard that song.
Look, it was my cousin. My cousin Dan was there, and we were both listening to this. We literally put on the VHS of Jurassic Park, and it was one of those things that popped into our heads when we were listening to the radio, because we also had on the radio at that same time. It was a very confusing time, but we did it. We did it for the love of this music, and I will never forget that moment. I'll tell you this, I do not remember seeing Jurassic Park for the very first time, but I remember that moment with that song.
Absolutely. You know what I literally always say? People will tell you, I always say there's really nothing like a Jurassic Park holiday song. You can take that to the bank.
You can. And I mean, look, we're, like you said, we're not going to be making a dime.
Oh,
so
we're going to be losing money, honestly. We're losing money, but we love it.
You can take it to the bank, but there's no need for us to go to the bank. This is all production costs. That $26.99, and if you do pay by those 4 easy installments, we will get that 1 penny. That's it, the 1 penny.
I mean, it's a small price to pay for such a quality collection offered by LIFE TIMEZ Records. The Jurassic Holiday Songs of Our Lives collection, a collection 65 million years in the making.
Now, if you do not pick this up, you're going to be hearing it from everybody. You're going to be hearing it from your family members, from your friends. It's going to get a little crazy. They're going to say, hey, Travis, why didn't you pick up that album?
You better hold on to your butts if you think you're not going to hear about it, because you'll need to have your butts in your hands for that.
Oh, yes.
Violence bite, bloody sight, park guards quake at the sight, workers' tasers were on full charge, poor gatekeeper dragged in too far, Raptor won't give him back, Raptor won't give him back.
I really love that one. I really, really, really love that one.
Brad,
You're okay, right?
I need a little moment. I was overwhelmed by the power of that piece.
But you're here now, and that's all you have.
The music carries me away. It carries me away.
It does. It really does. This is something that we and Lifetime have actually digitally remastered for studio perfect sound. You can't get better than that. Studio perfect sound.
When they went through this process, it was painstaking. They mastered it forward, they unmastered it, and they mastered it again. I believe that's the remastering process, as I understand it.
Well, yeah, and I actually did a specific interview with the creators here from Lifetime's Music, and I think it's no wonder that this music was sitting on a shelf at Universal Studios, about to crumble to dust before they went and picked it up, and they saved it, they salvaged it, so that generations upon generations can hear this music.
They really preserved a wonderful, wonderful holiday memory for me in this next piece. They really got a handle on things for me. I need to hear this every season. It's just not Christmas.
See the ash shooting higher, see the jungle on fire, from a dino stampede to a dip in the sea, problems in a cinder dino land. Gone away is Eli Mills' ship, the Brachiosaurus missed the boat trip. With dinos on board, Isla Nublar's no more, problems in a cinder dino land.
You know, that is eerily accurate because, like I said, they found that master tape on a shelf, nearly crumbling. The next step, it was 1 or 2 days away from being burned and incinerated because they needed a space in Universal Studios. So the next step is to just burn everything. But we, along with Lifetime's Records, saved it.
And then we burned compact discs. We burned them.
We burned them. It's still a thing, everybody. Everybody looked at us and said, what are you doing? But we're doing it for your own good.
I believe you have your laptop hooked up to 16 separate CD burners, and you've just been burning CDs in association with Lifetime's Records, the fine makers of the Jurassic Holiday Songs of Our Lives collection, a collection 65 million years in the making.
It has an odd plasticky smell here, but we are doing it for you guys. This, like I said, is a place where time moves very slowly. And I think once you get this album, you'll be transported to 1993, to 1997, to maybe, 2001. Maybe.
Dare you say it?
I don't know. There's a very good chance you might be. And if you do, Jurassic Park 3 is there waiting for you.
Brad, these are the songs of our lives.
They really are.
Back.
This next one that we have here is honestly, it's emotional. It's emotional for me, honestly, because when I think about these movies and what they mean to me and what I ask for this Christmas, and now that I have a son, I'm just thinking about what he wants for Christmas. I can't help but get sad and emotional listening to this track here.
Mosasaurus, 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 Mosasaurus.
Wow.
What a gift for the ear. What a treat. Especially those high parts. It's just all day long. Please.
I almost can't continue, but oh my God, that was it. That struck a chord. But I have to keep pressing on because we have one more track left. But before we get there, Travis, did we hit that limit for the compact disc along with the tapes?
Brad, I am so happy you asked because, and I'm just getting this in from our phones. They broke the limit. We are officially over. We are going to be releasing an audio cassette.
Wow.
Also,
wow. I'm speechless right now. You guys have come through. You've purchased for that $26.99 those 2 CDs with these 16 beautiful holiday songs that are not done. We're not done showing you yet. We have one more special one for you. But let me tell you something real quick. If you order one right now, this last minute, we saved this special thing for those last minute shoppers, because if you order right now, I'm going to send you the classic LP version for no additional cost. You'll get that vinyl record along with the CD and the cassette tape.
Oh, wait. We have one more announcement. Oh my goodness, Stuart from marketing just walked in, and can you see what he has in his hands?
Oh my God!
It is a Barbasol koozie. It's a Jurassic Park koozie for your Barbasol can. What a cute idea, Stuart!
Oh my God, Stuart! That is, I'm gonna be getting cozy next to the fireplace with my koozie. That's Barbasol. And you always have to have the sponsorship. So thank you. I just want to say thank you so much to Barbasol for supplying these koozies. They're beautiful. They're truly beautiful. I just want to squeal.
I couldn't have said it better myself. And by the way, Brad, quick note that I'd like to say to our listeners. If your CDs do not work, you can send them back and we will get you another copy. Just in advance.
No questions asked. None at all. It's as simple as that. I'll tell you that. It's as simple as that. We will have your back this Christmas.
There will be no buyer's remorse. Only joyful faces. Happy memories.
I need to really specify this, that this is the perfect soundtrack for your lives.
The perfect soundtrack.
The perfect
of
soundtrack.
Our lives.
Of your life, of my life, of Stuart's life, of everybody's life here. Brad, it really is.
These are the songs of our lives. These are the songs of our lives.
It is imperative. I almost might say it's chief to make this possible for you guys.
Oh, I think I know where you're going with this.
You know
one.
where I'm going with this? Let's take a listen to our final song that you can get on this album.
Hammond built a park within Jen, but there is something they would need. Living, breathing, biological attractions that wealthy folks would pay to see. Wu came out to work for InGen. He controlled the DNA, made the dinos inherently female. It's not that hard is what he'd say. Fill the gaps up in the code. Squids and snakes and frogs and toads. John Hammond's wish came true, thanks to Chief Geneticist Dr. Henry Wu. Woo, baby.
My season's complete. That's it. That's it.
I feel like my DNA strand is complete as well.
In real time.
Real time. Me and you together, I think we really have a shared love for this. It is truly inspiring that there is a co-companion that can speak to this level of such a digitally perfect score to your life.
Brad, I cannot imagine a world where I could not drift away with these timeless Jurassic treasures as featured on LIFE TIMEZ RECORDS, the Jurassic Holiday Songs of Our Lives collection, a collection 65 million years in the making for only $26.95.
If you want to help bring these holidays something special this year, not just a typical holiday, but if you want to help bring something special into your home, this is a treasury of Christmas classics that you could spend hours of your time or hundreds of your dollars elsewhere for the perfect soundtrack of your life. But, don't drift away. Don't fade away and go somewhere else and forget about this. Just imagine where you do that and then you forget. Just imagine that. All you had to do was pay by credit card and forget about that $26.99. Forget about the 4 easy installments. You just pay by that one credit card payment. You'll get this thing for $16.99. 16
Brad, we made this
beautiful
installment
tracks.
so easy. There's only 4 of them. 4. That's nothing to worry about. You don't have to plan ahead. It's 4 installments, and they're all easy because that's how we planned it, to get these 2 compact discs into your hands. And again, if they don't work, just mail them back. We will burn them again. We have 16 CD burners set up with our Toshiba laptops. They work most of the time, so just send them back. We will get them to you. I promise.
Yeah. And I just want to say, Travis, thank you so much, because LIFE TIMEZ RECORDS, let me just repeat the entire thing, the Jurassic Holiday Songs of Our Lives collection, a collection 65 million years in the making. LIFE TIMEZ RECORDS is a very special thing, and you're very special for joining me to talk about this. I just wanted to say thank you.
Oh, please, Brad. I think our audience at the JPP knows you are the one who's truly special. I appreciate you saying that, but life finds a way to bring these things to us.
It found a way, and I just want to say thank you so much to everybody for taking time out of your holiday to listen to this and to just appreciate these wonderful songs with the two of us.
Oh, Brad, one quick note. I know we have to go, but if listeners hang on just a little bit, I think I might be able to talk Stuart into including an interactive CD-ROM.
Stuart, get over here. Come on, Stuart.
Buddy.
Is he doing it? Is he going to get it? You're getting it? Okay.
Stuart, don't tease.
Stuart.
All right. Oh, Stuart. Merry Christmas, Stuart.
Merry Christmas, Stuart, Travis, myself. I'm going to say Merry Christmas to myself. To all of you listeners out there, don't miss this opportunity. Make sure to visit JurassicParkPodcast.com to find all of our past episodes, brand new news articles, information on how to contact us, and much more. It's a great source for everything related to the podcast and, of course, Jurassic Park and Jurassic World. Head to JurassicParkPodcast.com and help us build a great community.
Anybody hear that?
Thanks for listening to the 181st episode of the Jurassic Park Podcast. Of course, a big thanks goes out to Travis for joining me today in this special episode. I think you'll all be missing out if you don't purchase this album. Wink, wink. Now, both of us really appreciate you taking the time away from your family, or heck, maybe you even listened with your family this holiday season. Either way, thank you so much from the bottom of our hearts. I hope you all have a truly great Christmas, or had a truly great Christmas whenever you are listening to this. You are all the best. Thanks. If you want to interact with us, we do most of our work over on Twitter at Jurassic Park Pod. We're also on Facebook at facebook.com/Jurassic Park Podcast, and our Instagram handle is at Jurassic Park Podcast. You can listen to us via Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts, YouTube, our website, or wherever else podcasts are found. So make sure to subscribe to automatically get new episodes every week. If you haven't already, please give us a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts. It will seriously help out our rankings and make it easier for Jurassic fans like you to find us. Don't forget to check out JurassicParkPodcast.com to find everything you heard here today. If you want to get a hold of us, you can email us with any news stories, MP3s, comments, or if you want to debut a segment of your own, send them to JurassicParkPod@gmail.com. Or you could submit questions directly on our website contact form. If you'd like to record something for the show, send it in to us and we'll feature it in an upcoming episode. If you don't have any way to record, you can give our voicemail line a call and leave us a message. That number is 732-825-7763. Thanks for listening and enjoy.
No, I'm simply saying that life finds a way.
You will remember to wash your hands before you eat anything.
Who in God's name do you think you are? John Hammond.
5 minutes. Drop what you're doing and leave now.